Hi everyone, this is Lisa with Lisa's Coloring Corner. If you're new here, hello and welcome to the channel. And if you're back, welcome back. Temu reached out to me, asked me if I would like to show you guys a bunch of items from them. Now Temu is a relatively new company. I believe they were formed and started last fall, I think in September. So they are a pretty new company. They're kind of similar to AliExpress, which I know many of us use. So they have all different items. They do have diamond painting supplies. They do have coloring supplies, clothing. Matter of fact, this is from Temu. I have ordered a couple of times from Temu before they even reached out to me. And yeah, I love what I all received. Loved my first order with the sweatshirt, so I actually went back and ordered 2 more. So I want to split this video into 2 parts. I do have a number of diamond painting related items and then also some coloring related items. So let me open this. I'm going to divide it into the 2 parts. I think today we'll look at the diamond painting items, and then in part 2 we'll look at the coloring items. So one moment. Okay, so as I indicated in this part 1, I'm going to be showing a number of diamond paintings as well as this. So if you're not familiar with diamond painting, you're wondering what the heck is this? This is a straightener, and what it does is after you place a number of drills down on your canvas. If you want to straighten them out, say they're, a little uneven, you can take this straightener, and I can't get it open. Let's get a scissors. Just much easier. I won't be putting it back in here. Anyways, I have one of these for upstairs in my diamond painting room, but I also diamond paint smaller diamond paintings downstairs. So it's going to be handy to have another one. All the other ones also, this is not a big deal, but all the other ones are just plain white. This is a pretty pink one. So yes, after you've placed diamond paintings down in a row and they're a little crooked, you can straighten them out with this. Also, if you're around the edge, that's kind of one of the most important parts of a diamond painting to get even. So you can place this and place your drills along the edge of this, and that really helps. So these are always handy. Okay, and we have 5 diamond paintings. They have a ton of diamond paintings to pick from on their site. So I picked out these 5. So as in all my other diamond painting unbaggings, we are going to look at the diamond paintings themselves and the drills, and we'll look at all the pretty colors. All right, so here is the first one. This is a 30 by 40. Isn't that cute? We have a little tiger cub. And you do get your standard toolkits with this. It is a 30 by 40 round drill. There are 22 colors in here. You do get the number, symbol, DMC code in the upper left, lower right, which is pretty standard on these diamond paintings. As far as confetti or block drilling, we have a combination of the two. So the tiger itself is pretty simple. It has a lot of block drilling, like you can see down here. That's all one color. And up around here, there is a little bit of confetti in the stripes, if you will, and up through here. Now it's kind of what I like to call block confetti. It is not all the same color. However, for instance, like in here, let me zoom you in so you can see what I am talking about. You'll see there are a ton of H's, a ton of G's, and a ton of E's. So even though it's technically confetti, you're not going to be switching out your colors a lot. Whereas when you're in true confetti, you know, you have a lot of different colors all in one spot. So you are kind of swapping out your colors quite a bit. This, you won't be, because you can go along, do all your H's, and then do all your G's, etc. So that won't be so bad. Things are falling over on my desk. So long as I have you zoomed in, let's look at the drills, at all the pretties. If you don't like this sound, please mute until you see that I have the drills out. I know some like this sound. It's kind of like ASMR. All right. So we do not have DMC codes on here. We just have the numbers, which will correspond with the number on the canvas itself. Okay, so we have this pretty maroon, deep peach. There's some black, couple shades of gray. Oh, that pretty bright spring green. Big pack of this light pink. Oh, 2 big packs. Wow. What? That's number 7. Oh, I thought this was going to be white, and here it's not. It is going to be this light pink. Interesting. Dark blue, we have a tan, dark brown, blue-gray, dark green, brown, couple more greens for the background, kind of a deep purple grayish color, couple more greens, so a lot of greens in the background, of course, and here's another real dark brown, couple more. We have these. So, very pretty colors. Let me zoom you back out then. Okay, let me get these back in the package. As in other diamond painting unboxing videos, I will struggle putting them back in the outer packaging off camera, because yeah, that takes a bit. So I thought he was pretty cute, or she. So just kind of a smaller snack size, what we like to call a snack size, not a large one. Let's go on to the next one. I did kind of glance at the symbols on there, and they all looked very nice and clear. And, oh, this is a tight one. It's going to be hard to get back in. I may have to put it back in a plastic sleeve that I have upstairs, because, of course, I don't want to put a rubber band around it. That is never good. And I don't want to leave it. See, it must just be stuck on something. Okay. We are just going to open it. There we go. Okay. So this is another 30 by 40. Isn't that pretty? So we have this butterfly, and we have this like glass. What would you call it? I don't know what the word would be. But I just thought the colors in here were just so pretty. Yeah. So let's look at the symbols again. Yeah, very nice, even in the darker areas. Now the W's on this one, a lot of times indicates 310. On some of the canvases, it is 939, which is almost black, but it's a very, very dark blue. It's 939. So we're going to have a lot of blues in this picture. As far as confetti, yes, there is a lot of confetti throughout here, but yet we have block drilling around the outside. So it's kind of a combination. We have block drilling in here and here, but yet this kind of in through here is confetti, and up in here is quite a bit of confetti. The butterfly itself doesn't look too bad. So, yes and no. Let's look at the drills. This is always the fun part, looking at the colors. And it also gives you a better idea of what the diamond painting will actually look like. Because having it printed on the canvas is one thing. You know, it's a print. Actually seeing the color of the drills actually gives you an idea of what it is going to look like, right? I didn't mention this, there are 24 colors in this diamond painting. And let's start at the beginning of the train. All right, I'm going to zoom you in again. These are like a green gray. Oh, look at the pretty violet. Dark blue. We have a couple of grays, brown, here's a real warm gray, purity peach, another gray, blue, a couple blues. Yeah, number of blues, of course. Is this 15? No, that's 823. Here's another brown. Here's a real dark green, like a forest green. Another brown. Here's a big pack of the 939. Kind of figured we'd have a lot of that. And then our little caboose. We have some off-white. Another blue. Brown. And another kind of white that has a blue tint to it, a very light pale blue. I love this color. So, again, another very pretty diamond painting. Zoom you back out. I will get these drills put away. Again, if you don't like this sound, please mute until you see that I have them back in the package. I know this is kind of a trigger for some people. And others like it. So, all right, let's move on to number 3. This looks bright, doesn't it? And where is the opening? Here we go. They're kind of hard to find sometimes. This is another 30 by 40. This is a landscape picture. And look at these colors. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, yeah, I love, love, love bright colors. And this is like every color in the rainbow. So there are 23 colors. Look at this rainbow in this color palette. So again, we have the number, the symbol, and the DMC code. Upper left, lower right. Oh gosh, I love it. Love it, love it. So, looks like a whole bunch of different colored butterflies. Let's look at these pretty colors. Couldn't wait to see this one and see the colors in this one. So again, we'll see what the colors actually will look like on the canvas. If they're going to be that bright. I hope so. Let me zoom you in again. All right, so we have this darker blue. Oh, that bright blue. Loved that color. Kind of a olive green. Kind of a pinky red. Dark, dark green. Darker blue. Real dark blue. Another one. So this must be all for the blue section. Kind of a brown. Must be the shading for the orange. Dark yellow. Another green. Pretty red. Oh, and here's a purple. Dark gray. Here's a darker red. Black. Oh, another purple. And kind of a maroon. And then another pretty light blue. Another purple. And another kind of like an orange red. So yes, the colors in here are going to be pretty. Did we have a yellow? It looks like there should be a yellow in here, because that's kind of the only yellow I see. Did we have one and I missed it? No. So it doesn't look to be like a real bright yellow in here. The reds look real pretty, and this orange is going to be pretty. Let me zoom back out. The orange is going to be really pretty, you know, right through here. But yeah, there's no real bright yellow, which I wish there would have been. There's some real pretty greens and blues. And then the purples, too. Really big section of blue. Very pretty. All right, so let me get this one packed back up. Always the fun part. Not really. Much more fun getting them out and looking at the pretty colors. All right, the next one. Okay, this has that different kind of plastic that has a tendency to tear. It's more that stretchy plastic. That doesn't like to come out. It doesn't want to let go of its diamond painting. This should be a fun one to get back in. You know, I wish they would make these outer bags a little bit bigger. And that's why I like it when they come in those white outer bags, because they're so much easier to get in. I do have to print out thumbnails then. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Lisa is struggling today. Oh, it's getting caught here, that's why. Duh. Another 30 by 40. Let me zoom you out a little bit more. Kitty. Now, this would have been perfect for Valentine's Day, right? But there's always next year. Or you can give a gift like this any time of the year. Is that not cute? I love you. We have some bubbles around the outside. Now, if you do not like confetti, this is a perfect one for you, because there's a lot of block drilling in this canvas. Little tiny bit of confetti, you know, in the couple of the bubbles. You know, not even these. These, like that one, does not have confetti, and so very little confetti. That was a loud truck. And a little teeny bit of confetti around here. Well, I wouldn't even really call it confetti. So yeah, much easier one than some of the others. There are 21 colors in this diamond painting. Let's look at the symbols. I do see these white letters, because there's an S and a G. So it's not like you can't read them. I can read it very easily without a light pad, but they're not super crystal clear. So maybe black letters would have been better. Like down here in, let me zoom you in so you can see what I'm talking about. In these reds, we have black, whereas up here we have white. Now on camera they look crystal clear, and like I said, there's no problem whatsoever reading them. I just noticed they're not quite as clear, and that's kind of typical when they use white numbers, white printing on something that's not real dark. Like over here in the background, yes, of course, you definitely need white. On some of these that are mid-tones, I guess they have to kind of pick and choose what's going to look, you know, what's going to pop out better. So to me, that's just a little nitpicky item on this particular diamond painting. But, oh, it's so cute. Okay, as long as I have you zoomed away in, we're going to take a look at these drills. And then we only have one more diamond painting to go. Okay, so we have some extras here. This is all the white, because we have a white kitty. So this is an off-white. We got 2 bags of that. And let's start at the beginning. So we have kind of this plum color, red-orange, kind of a deep pink, a brown, darker pink. Here's a real dark blue, I imagine is in the background. Ooh, pretty raspberry color. Big pack of that real dark blue. So a lot of the background is the 939s, I believe. Let me look. Yes. And then another pretty blue. So we have a lot of blues in here. Here's another big pack. What number is that? That's number 10. $7.91. Pretty red for the hearts, of course. Pretty pink. Little bit of lavender. Ooh, and a real dark purple. A gray. Ooh, a darker, pretty red. Another gray. So we're going to have a lot of shading in the kitty, I believe, is where that will go. And the real dark red, which, of course, will be going in the heart also. Oh, that's going to be so, so cute. Let me zoom you back out. So adorable. You know I am a cat person. I don't mind dogs. I do have a dog, and I love her to pieces, but I will always, forever, be a cat person first. They're just so adorable. Some people are cat people. Some people are dog people. And you can't be both. Just kidding. Of course you can be. All right. Last, but certainly not least. Now, those were all poured glue, which means they're much more durable. You can roll them backwards to keep them from, rolling up to flatten them better. This one, because those have a clear covering. This one, you can see, has the opaque white covering. That means that this is not poured glue and it is double-sided adhesive. So you do have to be a little bit more careful with the double-sided adhesive diamond paintings. Almost all diamond paintings, even the budget-friendly ones, come with poured glue because they've all converted over to that. Like I said, they're just much easier, much nicer to work with, and they're not so, what's the term I should use? Picky? Fragile? Oh, and I don't like it when they put rubber bands around. To me, that can just damage the painting even more. And because it was in that packaging, there really was no need for that, especially where this was poured glue. Now, double-sided adhesive. One thing with double-sided adhesive, and once upon a time, this is the only way you could get your diamond paintings. You have to, you kind of have to look out for what we call rivers, and that is where you can get some bubbles forming underneath that double-sided adhesive. So hopefully we won't see any of that in this. But the image is just so, so cute. Oh, and it is pre-kitted up for us. They are in baggies. That's always so nice when they do that. So if you work directly out of baggies, there's no need to do any kitting up. I myself don't work out of baggies, so I would just take the drills out of here, pour them into my containers that are labeled. But I'm not going to take this all off at once. I would never suggest doing that. It's real hard to get back on. But we are going to take a look at some of it. Now this is just a real small 30 by 30. It is a round. And it's an adorable unicorn. Isn't it cute? So we have a very colorful unicorn and a total white background. So we know we're going to have a ton of white. Now, the older canvases, well, I shouldn't say just older. There are still some canvases out that do this. Let me zoom you in. And you can see, oh, and my lighting just went out. Let me turn these on. Okay, a little bit more glare now, but let me show you down here. Can you see down in here? You see black circles around each symbol. A lot of the companies no longer do that because if you don't get that round drill placed just right, you're going to see a little bit of that black outlining, which may bother some people. However, when you get the canvas done and the diamond painting is all completed, if you look at it real close, yeah, you're going to see some of that black. But diamond paintings aren't meant to be looked at that close. They're meant to be looked at from at least 6 feet away. You're not going to see any of that. So we call these training wheels. And yeah, they always started out doing these just to help out beginner diamond painters. So if you are a beginner and you would like to try just a nice small one that kind of helps you out with placing, this would be a good type of diamond painting to get. We have this beautiful rainbow of colors. And let's look at the symbols. Oh yeah, very nice and clear. We do have 28 colors in this little thing. And beautiful array of colors. Okay, so I am going to place this back down. Excuse my hand here. Now, when you peel off double-sided adhesive, it is best, rather than peeling this off, sometimes you may peel off the double-sided adhesive. What I always did, because like I said, you very rarely get these anymore, I always push down the corner really well first to make sure that double-sided adhesive is really stuck to the canvas. And then I would pull up my cover sheet. That way, this double-sided adhesive, because it's just a sheet of glue that's laid down, so it can come up. Not a lot, but it can. And that's the reason why I press down in the corner first. So here is a little thumbnail of our pretty rainbow unicorn. Let's look at our array of colors. Oh my gosh, isn't that gorgeous? Huge pack of white. We were kind of expecting that, right? Because the whole background is white. So that does make it quite simple to do. And where does this open? Come on, I was doing so well. There, I think it's around on this side. I always say the glue that they put on here should be colored glue and not clear. Would make things so much easier. But, that's what I mean. I'm not any president of a company. All right, they always have these in here, so nice, and typically in order, and yes, I must mess them all up. All right, but we want to look at the colors. I think I'm going to flip them over, though, so we can see the back side. Oh my gosh, this baby is just stuffed. And this is the bright white. It's not the off-white that you see a lot. So by having this bright white, it's really going to make the colors pop against that white background. We have a dark blue. And these do have the DMC code on. They have the number, the DMC code, and then the grams. They always weigh these, and that's how they know how many drills to give you for each color. So you can either go by the number, which matches up to the canvas, or the DMC code, which is under here, 823. So as you kit up, you can kit up either way and find your numbers or symbols that way. So we have this pretty blue. Oh, look at these bright colors. Bright orange, bright yellow, kind of a raspberry pink. Another pink. Oh my gosh, I love mint greens. Very similar. One is a little bit darker than the other. Oh, a couple more pinks. Blue. Kind of an orange yellow. Here we go with the green and kind of another magenta. Let's grab these up here. Another green. Oh, look at that pale, like butter yellow. Kind of a lighter raspberry. Oh, look at that bright green. I love that color. And let's look at these last ones. Kind of a real dark peach. Kind of a periwinkle. Here's a darker, a little bit darker of a red orange. Dark red. A gray. There's a nice bright yellow. Kind of a sage green. Brown. And a pretty pink. So yeah, we have pretty much every color in the rainbow. Don't have much purples though. What's up with that? Let me zoom back out. You know, purple's my favorite. As you can tell by my sweatshirt. No, I just happened to have this one. I had gotten 3 colors in this sweatshirt. I love these. All right, where'd my baby go? Here we go. See if I can get these back in some semblance. They won't be in any order, but if you see if I can get them packaged right so I can get this back in the outer packaging. Yeah, she says. I have a few of the outer packagings upstairs, and I may have to borrow a few of them. Excuse me. Because they, I don't know why, but they put them in here so tight. And it's not just this company, of course. They all do it. Yeah, I'll have to redo that or it's never gonna fit. So, a lot of different colors for just a small 30 by 30. That is going to be so pretty. And it wouldn't take too long to do a diamond painting like that. So another great one for a starter if you are just starting out. Let's see if I could quickly get this little baby one in here. Looked like the packaging was, you know what? I should maybe save this one for one of the bigger diamond paintings, because this one looks bigger than some of the others. So yeah, I think we'll save this baby one for one of the other narrower outer, what am I trying to say? You know what I mean. These. Okay, so we have our beautiful rainbow unicorn. Our adorable I love you kitten. Our rainbow of what I think looks like butterflies. Another kitten. No, this is the butterfly one with that glass dome. And finally, our cute baby tiger. Now I'll leave a link to Temu down in the description below. They also do have an app that you can download to, you know, to their homepage and do a search, you know, whatever. But I will also leave specific links to these items. Now, right now they do have a spring sale, which is 30% off. For brand new users to Temu, I will also have an additional 30% off code. So it will pay to go down and read that description. Again, if you're first-time users, it'll really benefit you to go down and look at that code. So again, this is part 1 of 2 parts. Part 2 will be coming up probably in a few days, and that will be the coloring related items. So thank you again so much to Temu for sending me these items to show you guys. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. As always, if you enjoyed seeing some of these items from Temu, please hit that thumbs up button on your way out. It always helps the channel so much. You can leave any questions, comments, or concerns down in the comment section below. And of course, if you're not already subscribed and you love seeing everything color related, coloring related, or diamond painting related, please consider doing so. I do usually try to post at least 1 video every day. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. As always, happy coloring and happy diamond painting. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.